Maybe you guys may not agree with me, but I can speak for everybody on this stage when I say there was nothing on earth that is more important than what we get the honor of doing in this band every day. And that is to come into places in which Jesus may never be glorified, and to glorify Jesus in the face of people that may hate every bit of it. Can I tell you, there is a generation arising right now that is going to walk in more power and in a more profound and intense display of the Spirit and power than ever before in history. And when I look out in this crowd, I can't help but see the first fruits of that revolution. When I look out in this crowd, I can't help but see people that have rejected a religious system that held our parents in bondage. I can't help but see people that have rejected apathy and indifference regarding how they will live their life. The thing that I can say about everybody in this room is that you would die for what you believe for in a minute. Listen, I don't know if you see this, but that's significant. Not every generation would do that. There is something so radical and so set apart about our generation that I just can't help but ignore it. But when I look out in this room, I can't help but see a generation with such tremendous power that will all be lost if we are not submitted to the kingship of Jesus. Listen, I felt like God dropped it in my spirit to say it like this. There really are two houses. One is the house of God, in which He is the Father, He is the King, He is the authority, He is the husband, He is the supreme authority over that house. Everything in that house is protected, it's blessed. Everything in that house is loved well. Everything in that house experiences prosperity and wellness. Everything in that house is divine, it's in order, it's perfect. And then there is another house. And that is a house that has been so run down by its occupants that the only logical decision in regard to what to do with that house is to utterly destroy it. This is a house in which there is disorder, in which there is sin, there is addiction, there is depression, there is bondage, there is brokenness, darkness, fear, anguish, loneliness. This is the house that stands in opposition to the house of God. And this house will be utterly crushed. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter. Everybody in that house, in the second house that is facing destruction, everyone in that house will be destroyed with it. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter how many times they go to church every week. It doesn't matter what their parents believe. It doesn't matter if they were baptized when they were kids. If they have not left behind everything that used to define their life to go and follow Jesus, they will be crushed and destroyed with the house they live in. Listen, man, I really feel like there was a call right now. There's an assignment on our life collectively to come and tell you this. You can stand in the house of darkness and say, I love Jesus, I'm a Christian, I got it all together, and still be destroyed and still wind up in hell. Listen to me, it doesn't matter what you say with your mouth. Your life is the testimony of who you really belong to. Jesus is not my genie. Jesus is not my powerful servant. He's not somebody that I call on when I need a favor. Jesus is not my genie. He's my master. I serve Him. I'm willing to say that I am a slave to Jesus, and I could not think of a better life. Hallelujah. So I say to you, if you're not willing to give it all for Jesus, when you stand at the throne and He says, depart from me, I never knew you, and hell is your eternal future and there are no do-overs, understand that it's not because nobody ever gave you an opportunity, because there's an opportunity right now. And it will cost no less than everything. And my Jesus is so beautiful. He's so precious. He's so valuable and incredible and good and wonderful that He is is worth everything. So I'm not calling you to pay a price that's too much, man. Everything you have is the least you can give him because he paid for it all. That's what this is about. It's about magnifying Jesus so people might understand that yes, you have to pay everything, but it's worth every bit of it.